What's happening? Who doesn't like hitting for unlimited damage? Okay. It's not unlimited. It's as many cards as you can hold in your hand without decking out. Which Pokemon lets us do that? It's easy. Tinkaton EX, with its big hammer attack, does 30 damage for each card in your hand. Pokemon 151 gave us a new card that's going to help this deck. Talking about Bill's Transfer. Lets you look at the top 8 cards of your deck and take out all the Pokemon you find there, so you can add up from 1 to 8 cards. So how are we going to build up our giant hand? Gotta go to the deck list. Alright, here we are with the deck list. Tinkaton EX. We're going to partner it up with a bunch of different Pokemon. All Pokemon that either 1, draw some cards, or 2, prevent the opponent from messing with our hand. Let's start with that one. First, we have the Feebas Milotic. Only play a 1/1 because there's not really enough room to play more, and it's not a necessity because you can build your hands up super duper fast, but this guarantees no judges, no Ionos. Why? Because Milotic with the Do Guard ability, whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your hand. No judge, no Iono. So the Pokemon that's going to let us add all those cards to our hands, we're going with the Kirlia and the Gardevoir engine. So the Kirlia with the refinement ability, put 1 card away, get 2 more. Put 1 card away, get 2 more. Try to get as many of those as we can, and then evolve it into Gardevoir with the Shining Arcana. We don't play many energy, play just enough to get the job done. So Shining Arcana is probably just going to keep adding 2 cards. Now, if you can Kirlia, then evolve, and then Shining Arcana, you just got yourself 4 cards. So like I said, if we do get Iono'd somewhere in the beginning of the game or the middle-ish, if we don't have the Milotic down, not a big deal. You're going to get up there fairly quickly. Now, Tinkaton evolves from Tinkatink, which also can turn into a Tinkaton with the Gather Materials ability, which you discard a card from your hand and you get 3, which is even better than the Kirlia's refinement ability. All right, let's see the trainers. 2 Escape Rope, 2 Fog Crystals to either get us energy or some of our Psychic Pokemon, basic Pokemon, to get them down on the bench. We're going to play 4 Level Balls because we do want to get those Kirlia out. 2 Nest Ball, and of course, 2 Ultra Ball. So the other item cards are going to put stuff back into our deck. The PAL Pad, the Rescue Carrier, the Super Rod. For the Stadium, we play the Artazon to get our bench filled up. And for the supporters, they're either going to be draw supporters or a boss. So for the draw supporters, we're going to play 3 Avery. Not only do you get to draw 3 cards, but your opponent has to go down to 3 bench Pokemon if they have 4 or 5. And then we're going to play the Worker, which gets us rid of a Stadium, and you get to draw 3 more cards. But the new card from 151 that totally helps this deck is going to be Bill's Transfer, which, look at the top 8 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of Pokemon you find there and put them in your hand. So number 1, you can have up to 8 cards, boom, right in your hand. And number 2, it's going to search for those Kirlias or Gardevoirs or anything else you need, or the Tinkaton. Just imagine your opponent's face where you put down a supporter and then you get 8 cards out of your deck. Now, of course, they have to be towards the top, but you're going to be thinning your deck and thinning your deck, hopefully where there's only Pokemon there, especially if you need them, because you're only playing the Bill's Transfer if you really need it. Otherwise, you're going to play the Avery, Worker, or Boss. All right, I think you guys get the point of the deck. Let's see it in action. All right, opponent's turn goes first, so we're going against, obviously, Charizard. So, problem is, we are weak, so we're going to have to knock it out somehow without them getting a hit, because they will hit us 1 shot. Entei. Okay, they got the Pidgey, they got an Entei, they got a Mawile. Haven't seen that one in a little bit. The Tempting Trap. Let's see what they do here. Alright, so what do we have? We have a bunch of evolutions. That's not going to help. The only supporter we have that's going to help here is Avery. So if they put out another one, that'll help. But we're going to need some more. They're going to come up with the Entei. They're going to Fleet Foot. I would really like another supporter. Then Avery. I don't know if 3 cards are going to help. We have no Nest Ball, nothing. Let's see what we get here. Energy. That's definitely not going to help. Okay. We got our Avery. Can we start? All right. There's our Tinkatink. We got that. We're going to Nest Ball for Rotom so we can try to get more cards in our hand. We really don't have anything else. Let's put 1 energy on Tinkatink. And then Rotom to end our turn and get 3 more cards. 3 cards that don't help me. Yeah. So I don't need the Rescue Carrier or Manaphy. And the Escape Rope is too soon. Unless I'm able to get a rare candy and another energy. So the Ralts, if it doesn't get knocked out. Now, they were not able to attach for turn last turn. So unless they get a Charizard, they're not going to attack. So let's see what we can do. We're going to get their Ultra Ball. All right, there goes an Iono. So we're not going to get Iono. That's good because I kind of have some good... they're going to get their Pidgey. So if they have the rare can... Oh, man. I'm just can only assume they're going to get their Charizard now. And if our Ralts takes a hit, we are way behind the 8 ball. They're going to Arven for the Choice Belt and the Rare Candy. They're going to Pidgeot, Quick Search for the Charizard. They're going to get it and knock out our Ralts. Honestly, I hope they use an Escape Rope. So they're going to put 2 on Charizard or 2 on Entei. Because if they put 2 on Charizard, that means they have a switch card. I'm going to assume they only have 1 card, so I'm going to assume they don't have it. So they're probably going to attack with Entei. Yep. Okay. Burning Rondo for the knockout. So, I have no draw. So, I'm going to put Rotom up because they can't knock it out anyway. So, it's going to buy me another turn. I got Avery... Another Avery? Okay, then I guess we'll just Avery. Okay, well, we can get the... We actually might be able to knock out this Charizard next turn because we can Escape Rope Boss. There's the Tinkatuff. I can put down an Artazon. And I can get another Ralts. So they don't have much, and they're not going to be able to knock us out. So here I got a PAL pad. I don't need more Averys, that's for sure. But I do need an energy. So let's Rotom. I need any energy. Please. Any energy. Rare candy. Okay. So I can Kirlia. I can Kirlia next turn. And so I'm going to see 3 cards. I need one of them to be an energy. Yep. I need one of them to be an energy. Let's see what card we're going to get rid of. Well, we'll get rid of the Manaphy. So the only way this doesn't work is if they play an Escape Rope. No Escape Rope. But that would only also be if they have their... another energy too. Let's see what happens. See what they're looking for. Played Arven, they're gonna get a tool and an item. What item? I care more about the item. Because the tool, they can't even use the Forest Seal Stone. Alright, so they got a Nest Ball. Alright, so they're gonna Nest Ball probably for Lumineon, but now they can't use the supporter. They're doing it for the Nest Ball, but they use a supporter already. Oh, they did it to get the 190. All right, but we're good because we should be able to knock out this Charizard. And we top deck in energy. All right, let's slowly pull it that way. Okay, we can put that down. We can get an Artazon. We have another Ralts to play, so now we can play a Tinkatink. Let's do that. Let's play another Ralts. Now I got to make sure what I'm hitting for. I'm hitting for 330, so I cannot get rid of any other cards. But here's the Bills transfer. So let's do this. Let's Kirlia. I got rid of a card, but I'm going to refinement. You're going to let me choose a card? What happened here? What's going on with the game? Oh, I lost connection. Is it going to come back? Did it come back? It came back. Okay. Woo. That was close. Lost connection there for a second. All right, so I'm going to do that. I can't use the Bills transfer because I got to use the boss. I did get a Tinkatink. I'm hitting for 330. I could Rescue Carrier these two. That'll give me more because I'm going to need to, because I'm going to play the boss. And I am going to need to Rescue Carrier so I can hit the 330. Okay. So I can't play an Artazon. I have to play. The only thing that's going to put it in my hand are these two. And we're going to get both back. So, because we want... And we are going to one-shot with the big hammer, the Charizard. Taking 2 prizes. Heck of a turn, Tinkaton. All right, let's get 1 and 2. We'll just start from the left this game. All right, another Kirlia and a rare candy. All right, so I can Kirlia, I can Gardevoir. Now this is, of course, pending no Iona or Judge. All right, so they're going to get a Pidgey. Now, if they do... all right, they're going to Lost City. Because we could take another knockout here, but we've got to set up this Tinkatink into a Tinkaton. And we can use... And they just Burning Rondo. Okay, cool. So we want to get this out because it's the only thing with energy. And we are going to use a whole bunch of cards here. All right, we're going to put the Kirlia down. All right, this turn may take a minute. Settle down. We're going to get rid of the Manaphy. I've got an energy. I got to go grab it, put it on the Tinkatink. I have a rare candy. I don't have an Ultra Ball. So I'm going to put the Gardevoir down. I'm going to Shining Arcana. Now, that's just going to put 2 cards in my hand. Hopefully one is a... Nope, Kirlia. All right, so let's Kirlia again. And which one don't I need? I don't think I need an S-Ball. I need an Ultra Ball. Nope. All right, let's put down another Tinkatink. Let's see. Do I just take the knockout? I can't put Gardevoir down. I can put another. I really want... All right. Let's put Artazon down. And let's just get this Feebas. That's what we want to do. Let's get the Feebas. So let's make sure... Yep, the Milotic's in there too, because we do want to stop. There's the Feebas. And let's put some more in our hand with Bill's transfer. We got another Gardevoir and the other Tinkaton. So I don't want to put that other Tinkaton down. And let's take the knockout at 420. Yeah, that was told you it was going to be a long turn. It's almost as bad as Gardevoir and Lost Box. All right, so we need 1 more 2-prize knockout for the win. Okay, we're back. All right, it came back. All right. So we have 180 damage. I don't think they have anything to knock out. So what we need now is our second boss. Oh, no, they came with Pidgeot. Yeah, we'll just hit it out. We'll Tinkaton it away. They got another Charmander down. I mean, the only thing that's going to stop us now is obviously going to be an Iona. Because they're going to Iona us down to 2. We'll be able to add some cards, but I don't know if we'll be able to do the knockout. Alright, so they're going to Forest Seal Stone now. For, I can only guess it's going to be an Iono. But they're going to Iono themselves down to 3. Which really isn't good either, because they have no other draw. No, they're going to boss. Okay, I have a double turbo. And I also have the escape rope. But I'm just going to the double turbo, come up, and knock it out. Here we go. Once they hit their turn. There it is. Alright, let's see what we get. We get a level ball. We don't need it. Let's put down the double turbo. Let's retreat into the Tinkaton EX. And let's hit now for 480. And we took down Charizard. We are weak to Charizard EX and still got the win. I mean, this deck is super powerful. Okay, Galarian Moltres. We got a Darkrai. Love this deck. Alright, so we got a Feebas down. I'm going to save the what is that? A Level Ball for, and we're going to get a Rotom. I'm going to save the Level Ball for Kirlia. We're going to get the Rotom. We're going to attach return to the Tinkatink. And we are going to instant charge. Alright. So instant charging on the first turn. Great. Oh, we got a Milotic. So we're going to have the Feebas Milotic to stop all the Ionos. Couldn't think of it at the time. So we're going to stop the Ionos and Judges. Once we get the Feebas and Milotic down. Alright, so which version is this? Let's see, they got a Galarian Moltres with the Dire Flames ability. And they're going. Hopefully, it's been... There we go. There we go. Alright, so they're going to Malevolent Charge 1. Could have gotten 2, but obviously they didn't have it. So one thing I did notice is that I thought in the first game that Tinkaton is weak to dark because it's a psychic. It is not. It is weak to metal. So for all those who commented on the first game and before this game, yes, I know that now. In between games, I looked at the card and I discovered weak to metal, not dark. Now, I don't think I would have played that game any different because Charizard hits for what it does. Alright, so here we go. They're going to Squawk and Seize. Wow, they went through over half their deck already. They got a whole bunch of things. They're out of a boss. I'm sure they play a PAL pad. So they only got a 1 energy, but now they can Dire Flame Wings for the second one. Alright, so there's 2. They did get a Darkrai, 2 Darkrai's. Alright, there's a Tinkaton. Oh, we need an energy now. I need any energy. So, here we go. I need an energy so I can attack. Alright, any energy. There's what? 5 in the deck. Give me 1. Give me an energy. Give me an energy. No, yes, I got an energy. Fog Crystal. Oh, didn't think of that one. I did not think about the Fog Crystal. I forgot we played the Fog Crystals. Got me the energy I needed. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not attacking for much. But I'm attacking. And we're going to do some damage. It's 60. Alright, so we did some damage. We're good there. Now the next thing is to use the Kirlia. Now, would it have been better just to hold off on the 60 and Rotom? Looking back here on 5 seconds later? Maybe? Because I wouldn't have gotten an attack, but I would have gotten more cards. So, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. If they stay in there, I only have to hit them for 160, right? Meaning, I only need 5, 6 cards. And I'm getting minimum 3. And I'm getting Avery. Okay, so we are going to knock him out. So, hindsight now being 2020. Wasn't a bad play. I don't need the escape rope. Oh, we get 2 balls. But we are not going to balls. We are going to Avery. So now we can go for the knockout. What we don't have... Oh, I was about to say, what we don't have is another Tinkatink. But we do. So let's see what we're going to hit for. Okay, so they had to get... I love the Avery card. I've loved it ever since I started playing Pokemon. That Avery is... I mean, they just went from 5 bench down to 3. So we are now going to Kirlia. Oh, don't tell me I'm short. Yeah, we need it because we got rid of the other one. I'm short, ain't I? Yeah. So, I already played that double turbo there because I could have put the double... No, it still wouldn't have mattered. Alright, so now we're going to hit for 120. Now, I don't... They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have one in here that's 6. Then they can go for 7 if they attach for turn. And then, depends on how many dark patches they have. They can get 1 more as of right now. That'd be 8. They're going to need 10. So that we want to survive, obviously. And then we're going to try to go through our deck. Now, maybe I should have waited on the Kirlia. I don't know. I got a little ahead of myself counting those cards. Alright, so... and by the way, I was talking about Darkrai. If they only... Oh! Yeah, take out our Rotom. You could take out our Rotom. That's fine, because we really... you need Rotom in the beginning. You don't really need it after your first or second turn. Unless you're absolutely stuck and you can't attack. So, I mean, I see what they're doing. They're trying to take our draw away. But they can't Iono. Yeah, because we got the Milotic. That may have been a better play. Yes, you only get 1 card, but you're going to get rid of blocking the Iono. So, and they haven't played an Iono Judge yet either, have they? Nope. Played a bunch of research. Alright, so they can't research anymore unless they PAL pad them back in. They're searching. So that now they're going to hit with Darkrai's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, yeah. They are way ahead here. Yep, they're going to Dark Pulse. But now, can we get to 270? We need to... Either we get to 270 or we hit out this Galarian Moltres. Those are the 2 choices here. I'm not messing this one up. Alright, so we don't need... Let's refinement. I'm going to get rid of that. Tinkaton and a worker. So I don't want to get... I mean, I guess I can get rid of Rick. I don't want to get rid of the worker because if I get what I need, I can just get 3 more cards. Alright, so we only really need 1 more rare candy. Alright, so let's see what we need here. We can do... If we do 1, 2, 3... Let's see what I'm doing. I mean, I'm doing 210, so I'm not knocking this out. But if I worker, I get 2 more. That is... So I can either knock this out using the worker... Or... boss up... I'm going to boss up the Moltres. Because that's just going to keep adding energy every single turn to get them. They're basically going to get 2 energy every turn. Now, what am I hitting for? 180. I only need 40, so I'm going to rare candy this Tinkaton right there. So now I have 2 Tinkatons ready to go. I don't need. Don't want to really go lower than 120 because we got to build up our hand again. So there we go. Alright, so we're hitting for 120. Now we're going to take these 2 cards. That's 180. So we're hitting for 180. Oh, and we got a Gardevoir. Oh, we are this Kirlia Gardevoir. So we're going to get Kirlia, and then we're going to Gardevoir 2 more. So we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We're going to get 7 more cards. And Then I'm going to Worker and get 3 more. We're going to get 10 cards right off the bat right there. Plus the 6 we have is 16. We're hitting for 480 next turn. So we have no problems hitting these numbers anymore. Now we just got to survive. And I don't think they're going to get 10 energy out. So we only need 2 more knockouts. I'm telling you, Tinkaton, I mean, once you hit these numbers, as long as you have Milotic out, there's no way for you to not hit the numbers anymore. As long as you have the 2 Tinkatons out. Which I will, because they need 4 prize cards left. And that's the end of it. All I gotta do is survive once, and I'm gonna hit them twice. If I can survive this one, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it is close. If they can get another Dark Patch. They have 1, 2. Okay. So, everything I said. Here we go. I mean, we definitely have the game if we can do this. But I think this Darkrai, I think they got it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, they're 1 short. Oh, it's plus the 1. They only need 9 because it's 30 plus. So, this is where a Iona would be great. I mean, we're going to... They took the first knockout. They're going to get it here. Yeah, we're going to have no problem hitting it. It's can we survive the next turn? So we can Kirlia for another Kirlia. Yeah, we're just going to... Oh, there's the card that mattered. Avery. They have to get rid of... Well, they're going to get rid of Radiant Greninja. Because it's going to take off energy. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have still 16 cards. I just want to make sure we're not going to deck out. There's 2 more. Oop, oop. Here's 2 more. So I think that Avery saved us. That's why I keep cycling through these cards, and something will work here. Yeah. So I have the double turbo so I can retreat anybody if they do any other shenanigans. There's nothing I really need to put down because the next one I win no matter who they put up. So let's just hit for 370. That's it. Okay, so if we survive, we win. Because now 370 plus another 60, we're at 430. Plus I can do all the Shining Arcanas and I can get all these cards. So they have 2, 4, 5. Can they get 4 energy out? Dire Flame Wings is 1. 3 more. Can they do it? 2 more. How many Dark Patches do they have? 1, 2. They're going to Iono, and they're Ioning themselves down to 2. So unless it's Dark Patch, Dark Patch. And if it's Dark Patch, you got to be kidding me. Because they already used their Star Abyss. It's the only way we lose now is if it's Dark Patch, Dark Patch. Shut up. Whew! I was going to say. And we will just take the win right here, knocking them 460, because we got that extra top deck guard. Great win. See, I mean, once you get down to Milotic, you just keep adding cards, and you can hit out anything. Another win for Tinkaton. Okay, Indeedee and Quaxley. Okay. So, let's get Tinkatink. We need a Tinkatink. The question is, do I... PAL Pad, and let's get the energy on Tinkatink. And I'm basically gonna get 3 new cards. Because I'm gonna get the Rotom. Thank God it's in the deck. I should check before, just in case. And now we'll be able to Rotom every turn that we don't take an attack. Alright, let's see what we get. Absolutely nothing. Nothing that's going to help us next. So maybe I should have saved that and tried the Kirlia, but we would have gotten the same cards anyway, right? Well, not necessarily. They would have gotten mixed. So, that top deck. I'm looking for a Bill's transfer, right? I've got 3 of them. We'll just give you the other Ralts. So the good thing is they're not going to do an attack. So we will be able to get 1 card plus the Rotom V will get us 3 more. Unfortunately, that ends our turn, but we'll have 4 more cards for the next turn. All right, they're going to research. What are they researching away? A Baxcalibur and a Jacques? Huh. There's the Frigibax. Well, obviously we knew they had that. Another Quaxley. All right, so I think we're just, unless we get a supporter as a Avery or a Bill's transfer, we're pretty much just gonna road him. Not even gonna attach anything or else. I'm not gonna boss anything up. We got a Gardevoir, so that doesn't help. So as I said, we are just gonna road him. There's nothing else for us to do. All right, we got a rare candy. Okay, we got a rare candy, and we have a double turbo. So we can attach it to the Ralts and then retreat it and go take some knockout. Let's see if they're able to evolve. We were not, but we got it now. So they played the Jacques. So no Iono, no Judge, because that's obviously what is a killer here. But I need to get through the deck. I need a Curly or something. Where's a Bill's transfer? I need a Bill's transfer. All right, so we're going to be able to attack and at least get a knockout here. There's a Ralts. Let's rare candy before we mess that up. And we're going to go straight into that. There's another Ralts. How much am I hitting for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to be 6. So we got plenty. We're going to retreat here. So we've got plenty. We're going to hit for 180. So let's hit the Ralts down. Is this a stage 1? Do I want to waste it? No, I don't want to waste the ball. So let's hit for 130. Just take the 1 knockout. So I do have another Gardevoir here. So if I can get a rare candy, I can jump straight into the Gardevoir. Not what I want to do, but might have to be what we have to do. But I didn't get the rare candy, so it's irrelevant. I'm just going to keep getting... I'm going to get another card. I'm going to hit for 6, 7. I'm going to hit for 210 next. So I will be getting... Take another knockout. Indeed, search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. Your opponent's active is now asleep. So if they... Okay, we're going to be asleep. So that's not good. And they got a Quaquaval. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched. If you do, switch out your active. I get to choose. Put 2 energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand, but it does hit for 230. And we're asleep. Okay. So they're going to just keep attacking for 30. Well, we're going to need another Tinkatink down. Or do I get a Milotic in case for the Feebas? No, we need another Tinkatink. Alright, I am going to attach the energy there. And at this point, they're only going to do 30. But it's asleep. I'm gonna take my chances on this coin toss here. Because I did get the rare candy. Okay. We're good because we have a switch card. That worked. And we wake up. No, we stay asleep. Tails is we stay asleep. Okay. So I'm going to take my chance. They're going to nest ball. So they need 2 energy to do 230, but then they lose it. Bruxish. So they don't have any draw power right now. So that's going to be what's saving us here. And we're going to be able to use the escape rope and hit out whatever they send up. Can we get to 320? That's 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Depending on what that next card is. Now, if we wake up from the sleep, I am going to rare candy into the Gardevoir. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If I wake up, I didn't. Okay, so we have to do the escape rope plan. Those are my low tick. All right, so we're going to rare candy. We're going to do the Tinkaton so we can do another attack. We're going to escape rope. So they're not going to bring up the back caliber, obviously. Are they going to bring up the Quaquaval? No. They're going to bring up the Archback. So do I have 3 cards in hand? I do. But do I want to waste one of the balls? Well, it's not wasting. Because I don't feel like falling asleep every time. I am going to boss this up. And we're going to do 130. Okay. So we have, what was it? I got to remember to minus that 20. Just to make sure. All right, we got 2 energy in hand. So, I don't have much in evolutions here. A Bill's transfer would do wonders. Because we can go Kirlia, and then get through our deck. Assuming they're in the top 8 cards. So they got another Indeedee, and then they pass. Do I boss it? Oh, yeah. No, we're not going to boss. We're going to use this Bill's transfer. Here we go. We got a Feebas, we got a Kirlia, and we got a Tinkaton. Alright, so we got a Kirlia. We're going to get rid of the Manaphy. We're going to get 2 more on the Refinement. Okay, there's nothing else I need to do, so we are just going to hit for now for 250. Okay, 3 more cards and we get to hit the Quaquaval for knockout. We're taking knockout slowly, but we're gaining our damage output. Alright, so I got a level ball, so I'll be able to get another Kirlia. We're going to get through this deck. So this Kirlia can, after a refinement, can turn into this Gardevoir, and I can get a bunch of cards. They don't have anything. They're drawing dead. And as you can see here, so we are going to Kirlia. What do I get away? I can get away in energy. I don't need it. Okay, I can put a Kirlia down here. Do I want to do a boss? Yeah, I mean, let's get the boss. Let's make sure we hit for over 320. Boss, level ball. Yeah, we don't need an S ball. We're full. Then I can always get rid of the last energy. What are we hitting for? 340. We do need a couple more cards because the boss is going to minus 30, so we're only hitting for 310. Now we can Shining Arcana, and here we go. We got a Bill's transfer. We got a boss. Let's boss up the Quaquaval. And we're going to stop there and just hit it for 340 and hit the knockout. We got to where we needed. Okay. So far, so good. I think up 5-0 on the prize cards. I think we're safe. Because we have 2 Tinkatons ready to go, hitting for 340. Now, if they do Iono, we are going to be able to get some cards with this Kirlia and Gardvoir. Another Indeedee. Yeah, the Hypnoblast did not work this game. I had that Escape Rope. Escape Rope boss. They're going to Super Cold, so they have energy. They're going to make us fall asleep, but I do have another Escape Rope, and then we'll take it for the win. So let me know what you think about the Tinkaton deck in the comments. I mean, it's working out great, hitting for these giant numbers. And now I get to wake up this time. So there's nothing I need to do. We'll just take the knockout and be done. 410. Because of the other prize cards. Remember, we're at 340. Now we just add the prize cards plus the one for turn. We're hitting for 410. Knock out anything in the game. Even that giant Wigglytuff. Or Wigglypuff. Now, if you liked this video and you thought this deck was absolutely amazing, why don't you check out one of these two videos.